Yeah, I'm about to get on this one. It's pretty much a beast. This is one we've got to hit with the saw back here. Probably in that one spot right there. And then take the Kioti, push from right here, right out of the road. No problem. Here's another one. We'll need to cut this one. The big one right in here somewhere. Got that one there to be aware of. We might need to limb it back and pull it out of the way. And we can bring the tractor right in here and push this stuff back over the hill. The Kioti. Push this one back or drag it up and cut it up. Same way with that one. Same way with stuff like this. When I come down through here with the tractor, the Kioti, push this stuff on over the hill. Then right up there, that will probably have to be trimmed back some and then pushed or cut back in the woods some. I think it's a big tree. I'm not positive. But if we can get all this road looking like this, all over the whole place, I'll be in good shape till fall, except for the occasional windstorm. Okay, here we are. We'll have to push it from here. Get it in that gap over there. Probably need to cut that fork out over there. I pushed this once last year, and that's about as far as the Kioti could get it without damaging the windshield right here. So what we'll do is, like I said, we'll cut that right there. Push this over in that opening. It's just on the other side of that big oak tree. Then get in front of it and push the whole wad back here. All right, walking this section over here. There are probably 3 or 4 sections, but this section of the property. Found a camera, and I found a Mother's Day balloon for all you mothers watching. Came in off of the gravel road. We've been back behind me. Now we're fixing to follow the trail around to the river. 2 trails. Just like on the map. Anyhow, follow them trails, note blockages in the road, and come back. Well, it looks good right here. And it looks good going this way. And just a little around there. Nice bus. Still on the trail. So far it's clear from the last point. It'd be nice if it's clear the rest of the way in. You know, a couple of these little side trails. I wouldn't bet on it though. We will see. Okay, this one, we're going to have to cut it. It's finally got too low for the coyote to go under, I'm sure. But regardless, it needs to come down. I'll try to push it right there on the end. Stay out away from that. And if that'll break, I can get over there behind it and push this way, hopefully. And then clean this mess up right here. But to the next bend up there, it looks good. We're almost to the end of this trail. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's some mud holes here that need to be fixed. But to do it, I'm going to have to remove that tree right there. Push this stuff back. Possibly cut some of these smaller trees back out of the way and push some of that so I can get some dirt over here and put in these holes. That will be a process. This is the end of that road. So far, nothing has failed that needs the attention of the coyote. But I am going to sometime this spring bush hog this cane back. It's starting to overrun the trail. But yeah, the St. Francis River is directly ahead of me there. Looks good. The trail behind us looks good. We're now at a crossroads. Walk through here. When we get to the end of it, we'll video the river itself because I can get pretty close to it, or right to it in this trail here. There it is. So far, the only tree fall on this road. These can be pushed up the hill out of the way. This ditch runs out to the St. Francis. Probably not a ditch, more like a low spot that had washed out over the years. Anyhow, we're going to the river itself. Here's the river. A few deer walking around the bank over there. It's right at noon on a Monday, right after a big snow melt. Bend in the river down there. It's fairly low, so is the Mississippi. Back here at the Y and the bus, heading back around to the truck. This little part here isn't going to be too bad. And I like to walk these roads so you can get a real good slow motion look at what might be wrong. Not necessarily hoping for anything to be wrong, but there's usually something. You just have to be ready.